swarm of media.
What are we doing now? We can get some tea, and at 10 o'clock we're going to meet consultants on the local results, and they'll be doing that in batches, first Manchester. And basically we just sort of get the results, and then see the stage in the back there.
Yep.
There'll be a chance for everyone to come out and speak to these people that aren't our supporters.
Why don't we speak to...
Well, it'll be talking to cameras and live streams.
That's the truth of what we're trying to work out.
Right. But you know what it was? Because these people that these are three people who stuck around Manchester.
Okay.
Just
having a walk out.
BBC News, Tom, are you feeling confident?
I feel confident if it was a fair campaign.
Okay, what have you found unfair?
The fact that other people have been able to advertise on social media against me, tell lies and smears. Every single town and city I've gone into, the local MP has lied in the local newspaper. I have no platform to even counter it. I can't. So the reason why people are allowed to spend an equal amount on a campaign is for a fair campaign. Everyone against me has been able to advertise on social media. 2.4 million people they reached advertising against me. I'm deplatformed from all social media because what? Because the establishment made them deplatform me. The Labour Party contacted YouTube and made them remove me. So I haven't had an ability to talk to people. Even when I've tried to talk to people through leaflets, the Royal Mail and their staff and their unions have refused to deliver them. And that's a fact as well. So we're putting complaints about that. If it was a fair campaign, I'd be super confident. It's not a fair campaign. This has proved that you can't have a fair campaign when the establishment and the government interfere and remove any ability you have to talk to the public. And not just do that, they then slander you and spread lies across the whole of the Northwest about me. And my ability to talk about it, anyone who's watched my campaign, you'd have seen us getting attacked, violently attacked, no one arrested. You'd have seen hundreds of masked Muslims march to our demonstration to violently attack us. And then what do the media do? The media spread the story across the whole country that Tommy Robinson clashes at his event, police cars smashed. They don't tell the story that hundreds of masked balaclava wearing young Muslims were targeted.
Where were there hundreds of masked balaclava wearing?
Oh, come on, so where do you live? You see,
I was at your Burnley rally.
Okay, so if everyone, see, if I had my social media, the whole country would have seen what happened.
At the Burnley rally?
No, at the Oldham rally, hundreds of young Muslims chanting Allah Akbar were marched for 2 miles, wearing balaclavas, telling the police who are walking them there what they're going to do when they get there. They then targeted my families with bricks and rocks. And this is all orchestrated and organised. So then the media, all of you lot, you play the propaganda machine by you run stories telling the whole country that my supporters have rioted, which is not what happened. And it's a complete lie. So trying to combat your lies, all of your lies, along with a corrupt political class and establishment is difficult. I'm just happy if I've got non-voters to vote. I'm happy that if I've politicised people from working class communities. I think this whole election is about Brexit, so Nigel Farage can absolutely smash it. And but I would be excited about that if the Brexit Party would talk about the issues that I feel affect most of us in working class communities. They're just another politically correct party, unfortunately. But they're great on European Union.
What do you think your chances are of winning this then, Tommy, right now?
I don't think I've been talking positively through the campaign. When I went up to people and I'm handing out a leaflet, and then they tell me, "Aren't you a Nazi?" And I say, "Aren't you a Nazi?" And I hear that they've heard that from campaigns against me. Campaigns I can't counter. People can say what they want about me. I'm not allowed social media. I'm not allowed to interact with the public. I'm not allowed to. My name, if you go on social media and write Tommy Robinson, you get deleted from Facebook. Even mentioning my name. Now we have laws in this country. I haven't been tried under any of them. I've broke no laws on hate speech. I've never been arrested under hate speech. But yet you're not even allowed to mention my name. Did you watch on Question Time the other day where a lady asked them on Question Time?
Social media platforms argue that you've broken their rules on inciting hatred and that the language that you spread is Islamophobic.
What rules? During the middle of this campaign, Stripe is the processing payment for credit cards, removed my ability to fundraise for this campaign. That's a foreign company interfering in the electoral process in this country. We either have a fair election campaign or we don't. Everyone can't use social media or no one can, because it's not fair. The whole way people use the Trump won his campaign on social media. Brexit was won on social media. I'm banned from all social media. So my ability to fight a fair campaign is gone, orchestrated and organised by the government. So do I think I stand a chance? I think it's near on impossible to fight that. How can you fight a whole establishment that are funding, the union funded 100 billboards of lies against me? I can't even counteract them. But more than anything, every community I've gone to, every working class estate I've gone to, I felt so loved. I felt more loved in this campaign than I've ever felt in my life. So it's been fulfilling for myself. I hope it's been fulfilling for my supporters. I think that what this shows, this should send a message to Donald Trump, this should send a message to the rest of the world that get social media in hand. They can't, it cannot be used in the electoral process when you only let, I feel like I've been fighting a fight with my hand tied behind my back, because government agencies, governments, politicians, all of them are lying on social media about me. I'm not even allowed to counter it. I'm not even allowed to talk about it. And my supporters aren't even allowed to mention my name or they get deleted. It's dark.
Do you recognise it's because some of the language used on your platforms were offensive and construed as
No, I don't.
Islamophobic?
No, the reason why is because in this country we have laws against inciting hate. If any of my speech was inciting hate, I'd have been arrested for it. It's basically a different opinion. What the government don't want is a different opinion that wakes up people. I was reaching the public. I think on my Facebook, 59 million people watched my videos in 4 weeks. They don't want that. And I had the ability, and if I still had that ability now, I'd have walked this election. But what they've done is remove my ability completely, and it's government-led. Tom Watson from the Labour Party was the last person who got me removed from YouTube. YouTube actually come out and said he hasn't broke any of our rules. But then after government pressure, they removed my ability completely to reach the public and talk to them. So I can make videos. I made a video about Oldham, the one that you haven't seen. If I had social media, you'd have seen it. You'd see hundreds of men, say this out loud, hundreds of men wearing balaclavas were marched for 2 miles by the police to a family event where they had rocks and bricks and scissors, you can see the video, and they attacked it. And then the media, rather than say hundreds of Muslims were marched there by the police, the media has run a headline, clashes at Tommy Robinson event as police cars are smashed. They lead the public to believe something's happened that hasn't happened. They don't tell the truth. And that goes for all of your cameras here. You're all completely dishonest. Completely dishonest. And we don't really have, I don't think we even have journalism. Because you don't report the facts or the truth. You come with complete attacks. And yeah, so I think that for people who will watch this and learn from it, is that you can't have a fair campaign currently now when the government are interfering with social media companies.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much.
We gotta go.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, we got that. We got results. I
You're
can't.
fake news. You're completely fake news.
I'd really be grateful if you'd answer a question.
To Channel 4.
Channel 4
You're the
News, yeah.
worst. You are absolutely the worst.
Outside
You
right
completely
now.
lie. You completely lie.
Outside
You're
just
completely
now,
lie.
Mr. Robinson. 2 people who were here to support you were giving Nazi salutes.
Of course they
Mr.
were.
Robinson.
Of course they were.
They were.
Of course they were. 2 people who are here to support me. 2 probably paid agitators, which is exactly what we face everywhere we go. So in Channel 4 News, you're the worst for it. In fact, you film certain things with me, and then the headlines you run the complete opposite. So 2 people you've probably set up, or the establishment itself.
Do you think we paid people to give Nazi
I think
salutes outside?
100%.
Sorry, the media.
Thank you. Bye, guys.
Thank you.
So you just saw, as soon as Tommy walked in, the media swarmed him. They are attracted to him like no one else, because this is how they get stories. They make up lies, they slander him, and it's for the clicks. They don't care about actually reporting the facts. The one reporter there was pretending she's never seen the video from Oldham. We've all seen it. I was actually there myself. I made a video on it. So we are standing by. Results should be coming in the next 20 minutes or so.
Jessica left with Tommy. Not only was it great to watch him walk in, to chants and friends welcoming him, but to listen to that scrum. I thought he did a great job there. Of course, you and I heard him tell us those same things half an hour earlier. I have to tell you, though, my favorite moment was not when he was talking to the BBC, and he gave her a lot of, he dealt with her with good respect. But when Channel 4 asked him for a comment, he called them fake news. You must admit that was just wonderful. Well, let me say this to our control center back in Canada.